The Christmas season is here. This month on Talk of the Town, we get ready for all the presents and cheer.
From finding the perfect party outfit for any get-together
To the latest makeup and holiday hairstyle trends.
Plus, we spend time with Grammy Booth and learn a recipe to create old-fashioned candy canes.
And grab your glue gun because we have an angelic idea for do-it-yourself Christmas ornaments.
Plus, we take on holiday stress with some pampering, and Zack even gets in on the act.
But first, let's eat. We love finding hidden gems in our viewing area. We certainly hope you've been visiting all of the fabulous chefs we've introduced you to all year.
Well, this month we head to Hawley. The Ledges Hotel is almost hidden, tucked down in a beautiful gorge.
A lot of people come around the corner and they're just kind of shocked that we're in this gorge and we're in this beautiful bluestone building that was once a glass factory. You know what a lot of people love about this place is the falls. We're right in this gorge, right against the waterfall. But for me, it's really about the food. I love the food here. It's our small plates. It's very interesting, flavorful, creative. And you don't get that a lot in this area, so it's really like a unique find for everyone.
All right, so now we are in the kitchen and ready to get to work.
Chef Travis Lugo is with us, the executive chef here. And what are we going to make today? I'm excited.
Today we're going to do a 4-cheese polenta with a braised chicken and roasted garlic sauce with some sauteed spinach.
Sounds complicated.
It's actually very easy, and you can make it at home. And it's one of those meals you can make for a lot of people in a short period of time.
So it's good. How do we start?
Well, we have some milk on the stove, and we've brought it to a simmer. And where we want it to be is at a simmer for the herbs. This way we can infuse their flavors. We're going to start with a couple of ingredients. Fresh bay leaf, you can go ahead and put that in there.
All of it?
Sure.
I'll stir.
All of the bay leaves.
Oh, wow. It's a lot of bay leaves.
We're going to want about half of our fresh thyme here.
Half of our fresh thyme. That smells really good.
Oh, yeah. And then we have our fresh oregano, and you can go ahead and dump that right
Fresh
in there.
oregano, all of it, right?
Yep. So the thyme, the oregano, and the bay leaf really bring out some nice herbal flavors into the milk.
How long does it take to actually infuse those flavors?
About 10 minutes. I usually steep it, and you want it to be on a lower simmer. You don't want to bring it to a boil because you don't want to coddle the milk. So we're going to stir that for a couple minutes, and we're going to let the milk simmer, and then we're going to come back to that and strain it out later.
Okay.
But while that's on the stove, we can go ahead and start getting our chicken together. So if you like, throw a ladle of our chicken stock in there.
Okay, so this is what you got when you cooked the chicken the first time.
First time around. We're going to put a dab of butter in, and what that'll do is that'll help give it some richness and some body. Doesn't have to be too much, just enough to make it.
Is that a dab? Is that like an official measurement? Because to me, a dab is much smaller when you say dab.
Well,
I'm thinking teaspoon,
tablespoon.
Yeah, tablespoon.
Okay,
Would you go ahead and
tablespoon
reach the
equals
corners?
dab.
Yeah.
What am
Would
I
you
getting?
grab some sun-dried tomatoes?
How many sun-dried tomatoes?
Yeah, well, it depends. How much do you like sun-dried tomato?
I like sun-dried
She's gonna put more in. I knew it.
Yeah. So we have our chicken here, which we've spiced and seared off, and we're gonna put it into our braise, and we're gonna add some roasted garlic. Let me just grab a spoon for you right here. The roasted garlic is really important because that's the majority of the body and flavor in the sauce. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this garlic right into the pan.
Okay.
We're gonna touch our chicken with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now you don't need too much salt because we've already salted the chicken to some
How
degree.
much pepper?
Go for it.
That's what you like too.
That's good.
We like pepper too.
I love the pepper flavor. And then we're gonna take some white wine and we're gonna pour it over our chicken and into our sauce.
Ooh.
From this point, we can get our chicken in the oven.
Wow, so it just goes right in the oven, right like that. You don't have to mix anything together?
Not now. The mixing part's gonna come later. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that simmer and cook and braise in the oven, and when it's all hot and ready to go, we're gonna pull our chicken out, we're gonna make our sauce, we're gonna finish it.
Okay.
So this just has to keep going a bit.
Yeah, I think we could strain it out. I think we're about there.
Okay.
Why are you straining it?
To take the herbs out, this way we don't have to pick the herbs out of it later.
No chunks in our polenta.
It'll make it a lot easier for us down the road.
Now I want to smell it. Can you smell?
Oh, it smells
Yeah,
amazing.
you can smell the herbs.
Oh
You
yeah,
can smell.
it's
Smells
absolutely delicious. And we're gonna use the same pot, and we're gonna go right back in with our milk. Now, all the flavor of those herbs are in there.
It's in there, yeah.
Without the issue of having to pull them out of the polenta. So now, while our milk is still at a simmer, we're gonna add our polenta. Now, for every quart of polenta, it's a gallon of milk, or if you wanted to make a smaller batch, you use a cup of polenta and it'd be a quart of milk. Would you grab the salt and pepper there, love?
I will absolutely grab
right.
salt and pepper. How much do we need of salt and pepper?
I would go with a 3-finger pinch or 2 of salt and a 3-finger pinch of pepper. And the nice thing about seasoning now is we'd always go back and finish later and add
Right.
more if we want.
After you
so
taste it,
I
yeah.
tend to season sparsely in the beginning and finish at the end. And with our polenta, it's going to thicken up rather quickly. It only takes about 10 minutes to cook in total. So while this is on the stove, if I was at home cooking and I didn't have my cheese prepared, this is the time I'd be grating our cheese. And for this particular cheese mixture, we have a mixture of white cheddar, smoked Gouda, Asiago, and Parmesan.
Ooh, that looks good.
Wow,
And-
and you just have it hanging out.
Yes, we do. We do. I love to use this cheese for my mac and cheese, my polenta, anything like really cheesy that I want to do in
Yeah,
terms of
that's
sauces.
good flavors
Oh,
that all
it's great.
combine
I just
nicely.
wish this was hanging out in my fridge, you know?
Well, maybe I'll have to send you home with something, you know? We can take our cheese and we can add it
Okay.
to our polenta. Now, you want to let the polenta
Yeah,
thicken a
this
little bit. See how thicken,
Yeah.
how much thicker that got?
Yeah.
That thickened up a lot. Before it looked like just milk with some white or with some
Right.
yellow dust, but now we're starting to pick up some sauce to it. So once we get to this stage where it's more of like a porridge, we could add some cheese in.
Okay.
Actually, why don't you put the cheese in there? You show me how much cheese you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to dump the
Dump all
whole thing. But I don't want to ruin your recipe, so we're going to just go.
I go, yeah, there you go. Keep
Zack,
on going.
keep on going.
Everyone loves cheese, right?
Everyone loves cheese.
And the nice thing about this recipe too is you can touch and go. So if
Right.
you feel like it's not cheesy enough, or it's too thick, or it's too thin, you can add different ingredients to get what you want to get.
Consistency you like.
Wow.
So I reserve some
Kind
of
of
the
like
milk.
mashed potato
It is.
looking.
It is very.
Yeah.
I reserve some of the milk at the end just to thin it out as we cook, which will make life a little easier. And then the magic ingredient, a little bit of butter to finish.
Again,
Just
a
a
dab,
little?
a little bit of butter. I love your measurements, Travis.
We're very liberal with butter measurements in this kitchen. Is your arm getting tired yet?
It's, you know, it's a heavy.
It's thickening, yeah.
Yeah. Butter's not quite all melted yet. You know, it's just a dab, but it's taken a while.
Yep. You could taste the herbs, right?
Oh my gosh.
Now it is still a little gritty, which means it's going to need more time to cook. So if you're at home and you taste the grittiness of it, we want to make it a little bit smoother. But I'm definitely going to go with the 3-finger pinch, a little bit more of a. I got big fingers, so it works out well. And a little bit more pepper.
That's how I like my pepper.
Yeah.
Looks like it's getting much thicker.
Yes, it does. And if you could see that the grains are starting to get finer, and it's probably a bit smoother now. So we're going to let it continue to cook while our chicken's in the oven. In the meantime, we can make a salad, right?
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so I have a mixture of arugula and spinach, and what we're going to do is we're going to add some apple to this. So we're going to take our apple, and I like Honeycrisps because
Because they're the best.
they are the best, yes. Their texture is amazing, they're sweet, they're tart, and they are just downright delicious. So this is plain white barley, and what you can do is you can add this to your salad. I really like using barleys in salads in the fall. I just feel like it's a very fall time flavor. It associates well with that season, and I believe the textures are very nice. So this is some roasted butternut squash. We roasted it with some butter, some salt, and some pepper, and we're gonna put it in the salad cold. And this will add like a nice chewy texture to it. It's very like buttery and rich in some degree. And then we have a maple poppy dressing that we're gonna add to this as well. And this is a dressing I used to make years ago, and we just redid the recipe particularly for the salad. So what I like to try and do is build like a little mound. Give it some height, make it look really nice. Finish it with a couple apples on top. And at this time, I would take our beautiful radishes we've sliced up ever so thin. And then these are pumpkin seeds that we've roasted with olive oil and salt. And that gives it a nice little salty pop and a crunch, and
Yeah,
That's a great
have
little
a-
holiday salad.
Yeah.
beautiful little fall time salad that you could put with your Christmas dinner or your Thanksgiving dinner. you
very
know?
pretty.
Yeah.
Let's check on our chicken. So our sauce is bubbly and nice. Our chicken is definitely hot. So this is a point where in a home kitchen you'd have like a Pyrex dish or casserole dish, and you put the chicken off to the side, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our sauce here to a simmer, and we're gonna start mixing our other ingredients together. The roasted garlic, the chicken stock, the butter, the sun-dried tomatoes. Now, the
It's
nice,
a nice juice.
oh yeah, it's gonna make a beautiful velvety rich sauce, flavors of deep roasted garlic And at this time, we're gonna add one of our 2 final ingredients, our spinach. So if you go ahead and put a whole handful in there. Now the thing about spinach is it wilts down, right?
Sinks down.
Yeah. So we're gonna add some more on top of that.
Keep going.
Oh yeah. All right, we're looking good there. We're gonna wilt our spinach up.
Nice.
Yeah. And now if your sauce is too thick, we can go ahead and finish it with a little bit more chicken stock, or if you want to fortify it with some wine, just make sure you cook the wine out. But I'm just gonna give it a little dab of chicken stock here. And now we're gonna go ahead and plate up our dish.
That's a mighty big pot.
Oh yeah. It's heavy too.
Yeah.
So now this is our polenta that we made before with our herb-infused milk and our 4 cheeses. And we're just gonna go ahead and give a couple spoonfuls here. And now
And it looks great.
I'm gonna give it a drag and pull it. So that gives a nice plate presentation for your guests. I always like to caddy our chicken or kind of put a little bit of height to the plate. And now our sauce of roasted garlic, spinach, and roasted tomatoes. Pour a little bit of the broth over. I'm just gonna add a little bit of our cheese we used for our polenta. And this is our dish.
Beautiful.
It really is beautiful.
I want to taste it.
Let's get some forks and knives.
We've moved out of the kitchen and into the bar area at Glass, and this place dates back to the 1890s. How cool is that?
Very cool.
All right, let's eat some food.
This is my favorite part of the segment, by the way.
Of course. Ours too.
Yeah, I'm happy I stumbled in here for this.
I'll tell you what, it's really colorful. Travis, this is great. Has just the right amount of cheese.
Yeah.
I agree.
One great special we have every week, Wednesdays and Thursdays, is $3 margaritas and $2 tacos, which people love. And our tacos are fantastic, so it's really a steal. And then coming up at the end of the month is our New Year's Bash, which will be wonderful. 2 different seatings, really great menu, live music, and all the, New Year's hoopla that we have.
You can find the Ledges Hotel and Glass through their website, but they're also on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, Travis says he has lots of pictures of food on there.
He does. It will make you hungry. Try not to drool on your phone. We have videos of him cooking, and then we try, and every time he has a new menu come out, we try and do a Facebook video, so you can get a feel for what is on our menu and what new flavors he has. And then you also get to see Travis, who I'm famously told is bearded, bald, and beautiful.
And a great chef. Thanks, Travis. We have a fabulous prize for one lucky winner. Just find the proper photo in our December album and tell us your favorite part of this segment for a chance to win a midweek overnight stay at the Ledges Hotel in Hawley. Good luck.
Don't go away. Remember all those wine corks Marie's been collecting? We'll find a use for them next. We all have those people on our Christmas list that are tough to buy for. So we're back at Marie's house. She said she has the answer, and it involves glue guns.
Of course it does. Glue guns are great. And it's not just the people that are tough to buy for, because yeah, when you have somebody that's tough to buy for, that stinks. But what about your kids? My kids have just all graduated from college. They've moved away. They're starting their own houses. And I'm thinking, they probably don't have too many Christmas decorations. And this might be a cool tradition to start making them some ornaments for their tree that they can look at and say, Mom made that. So that was my idea today, and it also works for somebody who's tough to buy for. So, of course, you go online, you start looking at what kind of ideas there are, and trying to keep it inexpensive. So we're going to use my wine corks again, because
she has lots of wine corks.
Quite a collection. I've been collecting these for a long time, and I love a bottle of good red wine. So
I was going to say, and I know red.
Most of them are red. So these are wine cork angels. So I bought, you see the wooden heads here, and this is the part we decided since last month we had our disaster with Mod Podge.
They're blowing away.
We decided since last month we had our disaster with Mod Podge, I would do the Mod Podge part before. So I had a matte Mod Podge. We did that ahead of time. I painted all of these heads with just one thin layer of Mod Podge, and that's so that when we put our faces on, they don't bleed. what we have to do now is draw, and you know what, you don't even have to put a face on. If you don't want a face on, you can leave it plain. You could put just eyes, nose, mouth. You could do whatever you want. And this whole project, there's a lot of whatever you want kind of stuff. So I'm gonna just do 2 little round eyes. And I like eyelashes. And then I'm gonna do a little smile. And it's just so small. Here, now you can try.
Cute, cute. Okay, so I need some glasses to help me. So hold on.
Oh, wait, where you're gonna go like this?
Or after me out here. Yeah, hold on. Glasses on. I'm ready now.
Cheaters.
Yeah.
Yours is singing.
Mine's gonna be a little singing angel. There.
Cute. All
Okay.
right, so now we have to do, we're gonna do 3 angels, so let's each do 2 more faces.
All right. I like the singing versions. It just seems like angels should be
They're
singing.
doing something, yeah. Actually, I like it just like that. I don't think I'm gonna give this one a tongue. Maybe I'll do that another one. That one's kind
Oh,
of cute.
yeah, it's cute. It's very happy.
All right, so the other thing that they say, and you can do anything you want, but we're gonna make cheeks on ours. So I just got a little bit of pink paint. You don't overthink it. Just plunk it on a little bit.
Very cute.
Yep.
When you put the cheeks on them, they start to look angelic.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some people who would be perfect at placement.
Not us.
I'm not. I'm definitely not one of those.
Cute.
Yeah, cute.
So next we are going to attach the heads to the bodies, and that's easy enough. We're both pretty good at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's top heavy.
And you can really use any kind of a wine cork, whether it's real cork or synthetic.
I have
right?
one synthetic one here. Yeah. So there they are so far. Bald wingless angels. Next, we're going to get out my favorite, twine. And let's see.
It's a big thing of twine.
used
It'll
this-
last.
We've used
last
this
a
for
long time.
quite a few projects. So I'm just going to loop it, and then I'll cut off a piece when I figure out, about how big I want these to be.
And then you're hot gluing it in place or hot gluing it
Yes.
first?
You could see what works. I don't know.
My wings are a little bigger on one side than the other.
That gives it character. So did you end up tying yours?
I did, and I'm tying this one too because I think it just gives it a little more stability. They're so cute.
I have an idea for even better than tying. I'm gonna bring over some of my wreath wire,
Oh.
because that you can make nice and tight.
We also have to make a hook, right? We
Right.
should use your wire for
We
hooks.
could do that, yep.
For my hanger, I just took a piece of wire, created a circle, and twisted it around, because that's really all you need.
All right, so the basics are done for all of our angels. They look really cute just like this.
sure
They could be
do.
done if we wanted them to be done. But we have other things we can put on them, some sparkles, bedazzly things, ribbon, hair. So we can just, anything goes from here on out. So let's just surprise
some
ourselves and surprise each other.
I'm going to give one of my angels earmuffs.
Okay, I just gave mine a heart. And I'm gonna do some interesting hair before I use the real curly hair there.
There's a little pipe cleaner in here. I'm using that for my earmuffs.
There you go.
Or maybe just a halo. Or maybe just earmuffs. It kind of looks like it could be a halo that's acting as earmuffs.
This one looks like it stuck its finger in the electric socket.
Yes, it does. Turn it around so we can see. Aww.
She needs one more piece of hair. I think she needs one more piece of hair over here.
Because 5 is the right answer, is that it? Or 6?
6.
What's cool about this is there really is no right or wrong.
I think she's cute.
This looks like Larry Fine from Three Stooges.
Because I didn't put the middle hair on
with
yet.
The bushy hair coming out both sides.
I didn't do the top yet. She's got that bald thing going on the middle of the head.
Mine, her hair is literally standing up all over.
But that's what makes her cute. Angels don't have to comb their hair. I think Zach's always interested to see what our techniques are going to be.
Adding hair extensions to the back.
She's definitely getting some hair extensions. Now, how to bedazzle her? I don't know. I think maybe she's pearly. Are you doing pearls?
Nope,
No.
I'm doing this little rhinestone.
Maria, I'm gonna cheat with how I do her pearls. I'm hoping it works. Of course, I'm getting glue on her face from her hair, which is everywhere.
Yeah, maybe the hair should have been last,
Last.
right? Because we're getting glue in their hair.
So I just did a strip of glue. Let's see what I pick up. Truly, it could be anything, but
The whole bowl.
no, just that worked out okay. I just picked up a whole bunch of pearls by doing that. Marie, I need a halo, and I think I have just the idea.
Okay.
Your beautiful arrangement back there. Those sticks are already twirlied around.
Yes,
Could
you're
we
right, they
steal
are.
one?
Yeah, sure.
I think you could just trim one and we could make a couple halos. I would have never done this project on my own. Once again, you came up with a good one. I think my angels are looking pretty good.
Me too. Just a couple finishing touches, then we can clean up and show them to everybody.
Okay. Marie, I think our angels turned out great. I love them.
Me too. Lots of different ideas, and we used different products for each one. They came out really cute.
This might be the most interesting one right there.
I like that one. It needs conditioner though.
It sure does. And you should try this. And if you do, remember, send us your pictures.
We'd love to see them. Christmas is coming, so we thought there was no better time to try making a traditional Christmas candy, the candy cane.
So who better than our favorite chef, Zack Scram.
And our Graham.
And Jean Booth. But before we get started, we wanted to give you our first Christmas present of the season.
Yay!
Whoa!
This is for you.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
How cool.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wonderful.
You've been on the show enough that you deserve your own apron,
That's
Graham.
right.
Oh, thank you very much. I feel as if I belong now.
You always belonged.
If I go out for dinner, I'll even have to wear this. I'm going out.
You don't have to wear it out, but you can wear it whenever you want.
Now, today we're making candy canes. Is this an easy thing or a hard thing to make?
I think it's difficult. I think it's very difficult. And you shouldn't really be trying to do it on a rainy day.
No.
And all candies like that.
How do we start?
Well, what we have to do, we have to measure it all into our little pan there. And I know that seems like a little pan, but it's pull taffy, so it expands, as it goes.
Okay.
And so, Marie, maybe you can start it with a cup of sugar.
Cup of sugar.
That's an old cup, and it's
Right to the
top. Right to the top.
Okay. Good?
That, yeah. Then what else do we have to do?
A cup of corn syrup?
Yes, a cup of corn syrup. It looks as if it's just thick water, doesn't it?
Does that snap right in?
Right in, yes. Okay, after she's done there, then we have to put in a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. So I'm going to put a little in my hand.
It's a
We're going to
pinch.
call that a pinch.
Yes.
Are we going to cover it when we put it on
We
the
have to
stove?
put the lid on to melt down the sugar crystals on the side.
Okay.
All right, so over to the stove we go.
Yeah.
And then you brought this candy thermometer, Graham. We're
Yes,
going to use
yes.
this to get it to the proper temperature.
Yes. We're going to aim for 242 degrees. We have to grease these cookie sheets.
Is that enough, or do I
That's
need more?
fine, yeah. And then just
Use our fingers and spread
yeah,
it.
spread it around.
So So we're all oiled up and ready to go.
Now you might be in business.
Now we have to wait for that temperature.
You want it to be boiling so it's bubbling all over, you know, not just bubbling on the sides. It wants to be bubbling all
the
over.
way through. But you don't have to stir it, and you're not supposed to stir it.
No,
as
you're not
you're going.
supposed to stir it.
See, that's something I always want to do because I don't want it to burn on the bottom, you know?
Yeah. It's like a nasty dog. Don't disturb it.
Leave it alone.
Tell us what you think. Should we do the candy? Should we put the...
Let it boil a little harder.
All right then, boil away. It's not
let's
quite
wait
there
those
yet.
until
It's at
Zack-
220. I think it's hanging out there.
As soon as we hit to 242 degrees, we're going to add butter. So Graham, you suggested we just chop it up into little tiny pieces. So Graham said one at a time. Just drop them in, right, Graham? There we go.
Do the
And then-
vinegar.
And we were doing 2 teaspoons of vinegar, right?
Right.
Whoever knew there was vinegar in candy canes?
Yeah, I would have never thought that.
Now we're going to take it up to 268 degrees.
Okay, folks, I think we have hit that magic number. Okay.
Now we have to make it into real candy canes, and that's peppermint, right, Graham?
Right.
So how we're going to just do a couple drops?
Yes.
I'm so scared to put too much in.
It'll just be strong peppermint taste.
There we go. I don't know how many drops
I
that was.
smell it, dear.
Wow, you smell it right away. And then just swish it around.
Yeah, like that. Put half in here and half in here. Try to make it half.
All right, that's a challenge, Kim. Then
And
what?
do we scrape out the
No.
pan?
No.
Don't touch the pan, right?
Okay.
Don't touch the pan.
So all that good stuff is just going to stay in there.
That's right.
Is this when we make one of these red? Is that why we did this?
Right.
And what do we do? Just doing a couple drops around?
Yeah. And then you, yeah, that's
Just like this?
yes. And then you turn your pan around, you can, and
Go the other way.
feel the underside of your pan. See how hot.
Gives you
Oh
a
my
clue.
goodness, it's very hot underneath
Wow,
there.
yeah, it's super hot. Well, I think we came up with a pretty good red here.
Yeah, look how opaque it's getting, though, the white.
So basically what we're doing is just kind of cooling it down a little bit.
Yes.
And then the next thing, Graham is just trying to figure out when you're brave enough to actually touch it.
I was just thinking about that. I was thinking I'm kind of brave.
You're going to have to pull it. Yes, just pull it out, and then fold it up. Pull it out, fold it up. Pull it out, and fold it up, and then make these into.
Candy canes?
There you go.
Okay, so this, then you just twirl.
A couple times like this. Oh, primitive.
That's what
I
makes
love
them
it.
nice.
They aren't terrible.
No, you know what, Graham? These are kind of fun.
Well, yeah, it's fun, but they aren't turning out the way they're supposed to.
Well, they don't look like store candy canes, but who would
Well,
want
that's
that?
for
That's
sure.
no fun. That's
for
no
sure.
fun.
Nobody can ever say, "Where'd you buy these?" Oh, look at this one. This is a nifty one.
For some reason, the red is actually softer than the white.
Yes, it is.
Might
isn't
be.
it?
And then maybe just the food coloring, maybe just
Yeah,
adding the food
food
coloring made it
coloring.
a little different. Because I kind of can't really twist it together, but I can wrap the red around the white.
Whatever works, you know?
Yeah.
The red seems to be just right to handle, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yours is
Little-
dumb. It does taste good.
Have to kind of let it melt in your mouth though, because it's very sticky.
Our last candy cane.
That one's like blown glass.
It does it. Actually, this one looks perfect.
Oh, that is great, isn't it? I love it. I love it.
Our candy canes came out great. Very rustic looking.
I
Not like
love
what you'd
them.
buy in the store. I love them too.
Yeah, Graham, that was a great recipe.
Yeah, thank you very
Oh,
much.
I'm glad you had fun.
Now we have all those little extra pieces we stuck in a Ziploc, and then you just smash them up, right?
All right.
Still candy.
Whoa.
So these are going to be bite-sized candy cane pieces.
What a great idea.
You just
It
put them
would
in a
be
bowl.
good on top. Wouldn't that be pretty on top chocolate ice cream?
Yeah. Or
Chocolate ice cream or a cupcake on the
bake it on
Yeah.
top of a
frosting.
chocolate cookie.
And you know that you could, if your whole recipe failed, you could do,
You can do this with all of it.
You know, it's always so much fun to make cool traditional recipes that a lot of people don't even make anymore.
Nice candy pieces.
Oh, that's good.
Very good. Nice.
But
to
it's
just put
perfect.
right next to your candy canes.
That
Thank
looks
you.
really nice. Oh, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I
We
really
always
did.
have fun with you, Graham.
Oh, I always have fun doing this too.
Kim and I have been so busy this holiday season, we thought now's the perfect time to take a break.
So when Jim Thorpe Massage and Wellness Studio reached out to us, we thought it's the perfect day for a massage.
Every day is a great day for a massage.
Jim Thorpe Massage and Wellness Studio was named Rookie Business of the Year by the Carbon County Chamber of Commerce. Co-owners Shelley Hunt and Amy Levinson couldn't be prouder of the partnership that landed them on Broadway.
We actually spent probably close to 2 years before we actually opened the place looking to find the exact right spot where it just made sense, and this space was magic.
By taking care of yourself, by taking that time out for relaxation, to de-stress, to rejuvenate, to detox, to relax, it's going to give you more energy to do all those things that you want to do.
My massage began with warm stones.
We're going to use some warm stones that are used both to warm the tissue, and they feel really nice, but in addition to that, they are used as a tool to help move the muscles during the massage.
Next, it was all about the feet and reflexology.
The different points on the foot reflect those points on the body, and by manipulating those points, you help stimulate and heal those parts of the body. So if somebody is having problems, let's say with a cold, you can work on the lungs and the chest and things like that to try to help clear that up. Your feet are the unsung heroes of the body, if you will, in that your feet support all of your body's weight in this small area.
So if you're just feeling a little under the weather, like what part of your foot maybe needs work?
Well, it would depend why. One of the nice things about reflexology, and I truly can't explain this, if you needed to be energized, it energized you. If you needed to be relaxed, it relaxed you.
Marie's massage featured a technique called dry brushing.
The dry brushing exfoliates your skin, and since the skin is the largest organ of our body, it's really important that that skin is exfoliated and can breathe. Besides the exfoliation, we follow the lymphatic drainage pattern, so it's helping your body to have that lymph drainage, which is important to wellness again.
Then it was time for some soothing aromatherapy.
Where different scents have different reactions in your brain. So this is going to help soothe you and calm you, and then the massage work we're going to do is going to raise your energy level.
After our massage, it was time for a facial.
Everybody has a face and everybody needs a facial.
Agreed. Good idea. So Merry Christmas to our director, Zack. It's time for your facial.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to give you your first facial.
I'm really excited. I've never had one before.
Awesome. Today, we're going to give you the gentleman's facial.
Okay.
Sometimes people think of facials and they think it's only for women. It's for men as well. Some of the benefits of the facial are to deep clean your skin and exfoliate the skin. It's going to relax the muscles in your face. So often you don't even realize it, but you crunch up your face, you squish up your face, we hold tension in our face. I'm going to apply a cleanser. The cleanser that we're using is for sensitive skin. It's
Hi, Zack. Hi, Zack.
What are you getting done?
A gentleman's facial.
Have you ever had this before?
No.
Can we help?
Sure. It's highly unusual. I've never had helpers in here before. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put some of this a little on the back of your hand because your hand will warm it, so it won't be so shocking to Zack.
Okay.
Now, what we like to do is we apply some to the forehead,
Okay.
some to the nose, and to the cheeks, and to the chin. Zack,
Like I'm in an assembly line.
then you can take what's left on your hands and wipe it in. So we're gonna give Zack a lovely face massage, and I'll show you one or two times, and then you can try it. You got a little messy there with some of that cream, girls. All right.
Well, maybe with 3 people, it was a little bit more than you normally put on.
All right, give it a go. Oh, that's wonderful.
I was going to copy off of what you were doing. I was going to try to do the.
All right, yeah.
You know, it's nice to get this much attention, but maybe we could leave it to the professionals.
Good idea. Good
All
idea.
right,
We'll leave you alone. We'll
alone.
leave you alone.
If they're leaving, I just want them to confess that they're the ones that put the cleanser in your hair.
We did. We did.
You have some great helpers there, Zack.
They're wonderful.
They missed some of the most fun because I'm going to apply some mask with a brush.
Girls, come back.
And I think they would have had great fun with the mask.
We're getting a foot treatment while you do that.
Ah.
Yay.
The foot treatment is a combination of a soak in a warm soak of Himalayan salt, Epsom salts, and essential oils, which are very relaxing just to do that. But in addition, it helps to detoxify the feet and the body. It is followed by a foot scrub that's made of the same components, in addition, in a coconut oil base, and then after that, the feet are finished with a light foot massage.
Now I'm going to use a very gentle face brightening mask. All of the products that I'm using on you today are organic, which is important to me because we want you to be your skin receiving the nutrition without chemicals or preservatives.
Sometimes a bridal party, or sometimes friends will go away for the weekend together. Since we're in Jim Thorpe, they'll come and they'll take one of the guest houses, usually women, but certainly not exclusive to that. And what will happen is we will allow them the whole use of the studio. We will have massages going on in multiple rooms. We'll be doing foot treatments at the same time. People can bring wine. They can just have a great time, and it's a really nice addition to their weekends.
A big thanks to Shelley and Amy from Jim Thorpe Massage and Wellness Studio for spending the day helping us to de-stress.
They want to help one lucky viewer enjoy the benefits of a massage. Head to our Facebook page, like the correct photo in our December album, and let us know how you handle stress during the holidays for a chance to win a 30-minute massage from Jim Thorpe Massage and Wellness Studio on Broadway. Good luck.
When Talk of the Town continues, we head to Mint Salon in Jim Thorpe to check out hot holiday hairstyles, and Marie and I get a new do.
The holidays are all about family, gifts, and get-togethers. Looking good for your holiday party is a must.
We head to Mint Salon in Jim Thorpe to see the coolest hairstyles of the season. One is downright frozen.
Well, it's a huge party season and everybody's going to these more formal events. A lot of people are getting married more around the holidays and having Christmassy winter weddings. And it's a big time, and I think it's good that we could help you elevate your look. So what we've been seeing a lot more in the salon is braids, waves, keeping it simple, but just adding just a little bit of like pulling it up a little bit here and there and making it look a little bit more formal.
Let's talk about the models that were done. Okay. First, Kendra. She looks like Elsa.
She does look like Elsa, not on purpose. I wanted to take a simple braid and make it just a little bit more That's something you might be able to replicate at home. Just adding the braid, pulling it out here and there, adding some curls. It's better if you have the longer hair. So she was perfect for it. Rachel's look is a braid, which is, we're seeing all the time, everybody wants braids in their hair, and just a simple half up, half down, and some curls in it. Sarah has a rope braid, and first she started curling it, and then we did a rope braid simple from side to side back and connected it in the back. Just another simple half up, half down do.
And it doesn't seem like it took a long time to do these looks at the salon, so you don't have to spend the whole day at the salon.
No, something simple, in, out, but you feel good about yourself when you're going out then.
Our beautiful models got a little extra sparkle with some holiday makeup. What are the colors that we're gonna see this holiday?
A lot of gold, some smoky eyes, so like your coppers.
Now it's our turn to get ready for the holidays.
I'm so excited, I can hardly wait. Cassie, what are we gonna do?
You are gonna sparkle like the star on the top of the tree.
So Mary, am I gonna get an updo, a downdo? What do you have planned?
Well, first I'm gonna curl your hair,
Okay.
and we're just gonna see what holiday magic appears.
Ooh, all right.
Some people are wearing it more down and just big loose waves, little bit pulled back here, a little bit pulled back there. We do a lot of weddings. We're seeing more in the fall. The fall weddings have become huge. We had a wedding almost every weekend since Labor Day.
I don't know about this, Mary.
Well, what about for an 80s ugly holiday sweater party?
Please fix it.
Well, Cassie, I wanted to be as tall as Kim, so I'm going to put on some heels, but this is a little bit too much volume for me. We're not done, are we? Are we going to do something else?
We're not done. I'm going to take it out. Just trust the process. We're still doing a lot of the down, loose, and swept back looks, but we're also seeing more of the high on top of more on the top of your head looks too.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna spin you around.
Spin around. I like how you lifted it, and it's all curly. Oh, and some braids in the back.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I had a
digging
little
that.
help from Santa's elves.
Here you go. You ready to see it?
Yes. Ooh, very pretty. I love the height and little curls. I'm ready to party.
So Marie's hair, I pulled back more on the top of her head, loosened it up around so it's not just completely slicked back, teased it, and then just wrapped up almost like a sock bun, but not really like a sock bun on the top of her head, brought some pieces around her face. Your hair got the braids in it too. And we got some curls, some volume, and brought it all together with the braid in the back.
Cassie has a Christmas gift for one lucky viewer. Just head to our Facebook page, like the correct photo in our December album, and let us know your favorite part of this segment for a chance to win a shampoo and blowout service at Mint Salon.
A great gift for Christmas is a gift certificate. You can get it for an amount, a service. You can get Manny's Petties. You can get you can do something for a formal event if your significant other or who you're buying for has something going on. Anything. Highlights, holiday highlights, jazz up your color a little bit. You can do that too.
Hair is all done. Now let's go shopping.
Sounds good to me. We'll finish our look at the Apple Tree in Stroudsburg.
It's always a great day to go shopping. So we're at the Apple Tree on Main Street in Stroudsburg.
Today we're on a mission to find the perfect holiday look.
Enjoy the holidays. Don't fret about what you're wearing. Go someplace like the Apple Tree that they can help you put yourself together. This year it's so easy because there's lots of choices in fashion. And truly you don't have to get a cocktail dress. A lot of people aren't going to cocktail parties that you have to dress like that. I mean, but if you do, the Apple Tree has the right cocktail dresses. But sometimes it's just about wearing great jeans and a beautiful top.
So Sharon and the staff at the Apple Tree helped us find some great holiday looks.
Marie looks so fabulous in this gorgeous going out top. Metallic is so big this holiday season, and when you top it off with fur and cashmere and sparkle nail heads, she is ready for date night or any kind of family party because this can be dress up, dress down. Oh, Kim is definitely ready to go out, casually elegant. She is wearing her great jeans from Parker Smith, but then she's topping it off with a great fur jacket. And then, of course, cold shoulder. We are really lucky to have one of our lovely guests, Gwen Peischel, joining us. It's called the Swag Dress, and it's by Simply. And all of our Simply items in the store are wash and wear. They fit and flatter. Gwen looks just absolutely beautiful in this. It's our very own Apple Tree ladies, Haley and Kate, ready to go out and join the girls on date night. They have their Parker Smith jeans on with the frayed bottoms. It's all about the bottoms right now. Haley's wearing faux fur Persian. And then Kate is wearing a great dip dye in Merlot and black. We have Haley wearing a gorgeous silk satin and in that beautiful jewel tone, and Kate's doing the cold shoulder. Joseph Ribkoff looks absolutely fabulous on our Ashley, our manager at the Apple Tree. She is looking beautiful in the leggings. She can style herself just as beautifully as she can style all the beautiful guests at the Apple Tree. The jewel tones are really big this year. That was Merlots and the purples. And then red, of course, is always a happy, happy color. It's not really about how much you spend. It's finding the right look for you. You know, I opened the store in 1981, and our guest ranges. We have 4 generations that shop with us.
If your holiday plans include an elegant night on the town, the Apple Tree has all the latest trends.
Kate is ready in leopard. Leopard's big, and this coat is so versatile. This faux fur that you can wear over any kind of cocktail dress, but it looks great over jeans too. So Kate is ready to go to the cocktail party in her Nicole Miller crushed velvet dress in the new midi length in cobalt blue. One of our favorite designers at the Apple Tree is being worn by Haley. She's wearing the beautiful Madam Secretary type silk blouse in our favorite holiday color of crimson red. And look at this cocktail pant with the detailed ruffle and slits. It is just so elegant and sassy and sexy. Gwen is looking so elegant. Beautiful cashmere and wool coat with the underpinning of sheared rabbit dyed to match the beautiful jacket. And also over her shoulder is this beautiful plaid wool and cashmere scarf that plays on all the colors. And you're going to see all the versatility of this because it goes from an elegant 3/4 jacket to something really, really casual. Marie is ready in her breakfast at Tiffany's almost. It's a beautiful little black dress with beautiful cutouts, and this is by one of our favorite designers, Joseph Ribkoff, and she has on this beautiful jacket that has a removable bow. It's just a little bolero. Now you can see the beautiful bodice of this dress with the fit and flare skirt and all the beautiful cutout work. Oh, Kim, you are better than a billboard girl. She is looking very sassy and covered up and ready for the elements in this beautiful 3/4 jacket and with the little hood, and then all of the detail on this beautiful red cocktail sheath with the elegant arm with the bell sleeve. It's just so flattering and elegant on Kim. She can go anywhere in this. You know, let your inner self be dressed on the outside too, so that your soul is reflective out into the world.
Sharon wants to help make the holidays brighter for 2 lucky viewers. Just head to our Facebook page, like the correct photo in our December album, and let us know about your holiday style for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate. Good luck.
This is a joyous time of the year for family and friends, and I think when you put on something pretty, we women love to just look pretty.
Whatever you do, be the talk of the town. Merry Christmas!
What do you think you would serve with this, like drink-wise?
Which one, the chicken or the stout? Personally, I have a preference to White Russians with anything.